Wembley, we're coming back for another season, boys. Full time in the FA Cup. Leicester City 4, Watford 1. A massive win for Leicester as we go into round 4. And you know, the youngsters on display today were pretty good. A 16-year-old came on, the same age as me, and he looked pretty decent. But yeah, fantastic win into round 4. And yeah, Watford they aren't too good at footy, are they? Let's be honest, boys. Yes, lads, how you all doing? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now today, boys and girls, I'm going to bring you guys my post-match reaction and instant thoughts after today's game at the King Power, where ended Leicester City 4, Watford 1 in the FA Cup. Of course, the goals coming from Youri, Tielemans and Maddison in the first half, with Pedro scoring for Watford to make it 2-1. Then Harvey Barnes and Marc Albrighton getting on the score sheet in the second half to secure Leicester another win, and we start off 2022 with a cheeky 4-1 victory over Watford as we head into round 4 of the FA Cup. So yeah, lads, a pretty decent win by Injury FC today. You know, Injury FC weren't looking too bad. I mean, the players who played today for Leicester, the youngsters, were absolutely excellent. And yeah, overall, that performance is brilliant for Leicester. 4-1 with the amount of injuries do have. Yes, Watford were, you know, shocking, but yeah, fantastic result. And yeah, up the FA Cup, we're going to win it again. Come on. If you are new to the channel, this is the match reaction video, pretty much my instant thoughts after the game. As you probably see, this video won't be edited and won't be full of facts and stuff to the usual type of videos on the channel. But yeah, I'm going to quickly just blurt out my thoughts after the game, go through the game, see what happened, give my player ratings, and yeah, basically talk about the game. So yeah, let's get into it and let's talk about Leicester 4, Watford 1. Right then, lads, kicking things off then, overall the performance today for me was excellent. Obviously it was disjointed at times here and there, but that's what you can expect with a back four of a right back, a right winger at right back, a CDM at centre back, Yannick Vestergaard for one, and he also got a right back playing left back. So overall you can't really expect too much. And with the youngsters playing today, I thought the performance overall for the vast majority of the game was excellent. We were mostly on top, controlled the play, created some good chances, started off the game on the front foot, and yeah, overall defensively looks a bit shaky at times, but overall I thought, you know, Hamza Choudhury, Vestergaard did fairly well, especially Hamza Choudhury. I thought Hamza was absolutely excellent in the game today. I think that's definitely one thing which I've learnt from today's game, that Hamza Choudhury is a very, very solid centre-back, and you know, he was fantastic today. He even made Yannick Vestergaard look half decent. But yeah, fair play to Hamza. Excellent performance by him. Made some big tackles here and there. A few mistakes here and there, but you can't really expect too much from a CDM playing at centre back for probably the first time in his whole career. But yeah, overall the whole team worked quite well, linking up the play quite nicely. I think more control was there. Made it our game towards the end, slowed it down, controlled the tempo, and I think the game management today was much better as well. Don't get me wrong, Watford were absolutely shocking in today's game. I don't know if that's Leicester playing really well, them just being absolutely poor. But yeah, overall, I thought, you know, Leicester were deserved winners in the game. 4-1 may have flattered us slightly, but no, we can't take anything away from the performance the youngsters put out today. Obviously, we still had the experience of Albrighton, Tielemans, Maddison, Danny Ward in goal, etc. Barnes, and of course Ademola Lookman. But overall, I thought, you know, the performance today was top notch. Quality stuff from the Leicester youngsters, and it looks like good things are going to come in the future from Leicester's academy, because based on the players who played today, they were excellent. And for me, there's one man in particular, Lewis Brunt, who started the game today for Leicester. Originally, I thought he was going to play a centre-back role, but he played in his preferred position in that CDM role where Hamza would usually play. And Lewis Brunt today was absolutely excellent. Of course, off the bench we saw Alves came on, Casey McAteer, and Wanya Mossad. Never heard of the guy, but yeah, he came on, did quite good. And to be honest, the players look confident, especially Brody started the game quite nicely, switched to play quite nicely at times here and there, and those four youngsters today were absolutely excellent in my opinion. But yeah, lads, let's speak about the game then in a bit more detail. So the side which Brendan Rodgers went with for today's game against Watford, of course, Danny Ward came in goal for Kasper Schmeichel. At right back was Marc Albrighton. Centre-back partnership of Hamza Choudhury, Yannick Vestergaard. Left back was Vontae Daly Campbell, of course. In midfield, like I said, we had Lewis Brunt alongside Youri Tielemans, Maddison in the camp. Up top, it was actually Lookman, Pedro on the right and Barnes on the left. Overall, you know, attackingly, that team was more than capable, and defensively, going into the game, I was quite scared, but overall, I thought the defence did fairly well. Starting things off then with the story of the first half, Leicester came out the blocks flying on the front foot, creating chances here and there. Leicester got a penalty fairly on in the game. It was a push in the back on Yannick Vestergaard. Youri Tielemans stepped up, slotted home into the bottom left-hand corner, makes it 1-0 to Leicester. Leicester continue to pile on the pressure. Watford had a few half chances here and there, but yeah, the second goal did come. Great play by Albrighton, finding Lookman, fantastic ball in behind to Maddison, and a fantastic finish by Maddison, a fantastic goal. But yeah, 2-0 to Leicester. Looked like, to be honest, I thought we were going to cruise from there, but Watford did get back into the game through Pedro. Fantastic finish by him, chipping it over Danny Ward. The ball played in behind Vestergaard, slightly out of position. But yeah, at half time it was 2-1 to Leicester. Watford had some good chances later on. Daly Campbell potentially could have had a red, potentially a second yellow, but yeah, overall 2-1 at half time, pretty decent. Of course, going into the second half, Leicester and Watford, it was quite even, to be honest. Watford had a few chances. Leicester came forward at the time, but Leicester were trying to control the game. Leicester did find a breakthrough with the third goal. Another counter-attack was Lookman, who pulled the ball across to Barnes, who went in. Originally was offside, but VAR checked it onside. Goal stands through onto Leicester. You love to see it. Watford didn't really do too much throughout the game. Had a few chances going forward. Hamza was making some good blocks here and there. And Leicester wrapped it up later on with Marc Albrighton. Barnes had a shot, got saved. Lookman had a shot, got saved. Albrighton smashed in from 6 yards. Kevin, you love to see it, and Marc Albrighton made it 4-1, and that is how it finished in the game. He had a few chances here and there, but yeah, overall 4-1 victory. You love to see it. So then, lads, wrapping things up then, my player ratings from the side we started in today's game then against Watford. Danny Ward in goal, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Didn't really have too many saves to make, couldn't do too much about the goal, but you know, he was very commanding, made some good saves in there, distribution was on points, yeah. 7 for Danny Ward. Marc Albrighton, 8 out of 10, excellent as always on the right hand side. At right back, scored a goal, went forward quite nicely, worked very hard for the team as always, Mr. Consistent at it again, so yeah, 8 out of 10 for Albrighton. Vestergaard, I'd probably give him a 6 out of 10. First half was pretty poor, but second half grew into it, and you know, Hamza Chowdhury alongside him, that's what Hamza can do, so yeah, I give Vestergaard a 6 or a 7. Hamza, 10 for me, absolutely excellent. Class by Hamza today. Best player on the pitch for me by an absolute, well, I wouldn't say a mile, but yeah, best player on the pitch in my opinion. Left back, Daly Campbell, weren't too great. I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Midfield, Lewis Brunt, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. I thought he was absolutely excellent on his Leicester debut. Controlled it quite nicely. Looked very confident. Youri, 8 out of 10. Scored. Fantastic as always. Worked hard for the team. Maddison scored just like Youri, 8 out of 10. I thought he could have done a bit more here and there, but linked the play quite nicely. As always, Maddison continued his form into the new year. Barnes on the left-hand side looked very good in today's game. Of course, scored a goal as well. I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Lookman, I thought it was quite good today. 2 assists, unlucky not to score, so we'll give Addy 8 out of 10, and Pedro will give him a 6 or 7. Weren't too great in my opinion, was Pedro. He came back into the side and just looked a bit off it in my opinion. So yeah, boys, that's my player ratings. Let me know your thoughts on them down below. So boys and girls, that's it for today's video. Of course, in today's video, I bring you guys my post-match reaction and instant thoughts after Leicester City 4, Watford 1 today in the FA Cup. Leicester progress into round 4, and we will find out our opponents for the 4th round, I believe, on Sundays. Hopefully we can get another easy game potentially at home, or maybe Coventry away, Forest away, or something like that. I'll definitely take that. But yeah, the road to Wembley starts once again, boys, and hopefully we can defend the trophy. But yeah, boys, that's it for today's video. I'm in Sportsa, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in my next video. Peace, guys.